Um, really good effort by our kids. And obviously, you know, we talk about you're not going to be perfect, but we want them to have perfect intent. And I thought they came out and we had a lot of energy, and we felt like we were lackluster on Monday. Weren't able to get out there and force the issue, and we're still trying to find our identity. And so today was a great step in the right direction for the opportunity to form that identity. And so I'm very pleased with their effort. Got contributions all down the board, and we look to continue that. So it was a good win.
Questions? Go ahead.
Coach, you said last game communication was a big thing for y'all. What did you see on the defense tonight, and how much it got better?
Just the intensity and the level of communicating, over communicating sometimes, and we still didn't always get everything right. But you know, Monday I just felt like we were just running around and chasing and not trying to disrupt anything, and we got caught up on some switches and, you know, miscommunication because of lack of communication. But tonight I thought we were much better and able to take them out some of the things they wanted to do, contest some shots, block some shots, rebound to get it out and get some opportunities. So I know we made some shots, you know, and so yeah, I think the communication part helped our defense, which helps our offense, and we put it together tonight.
Lexi, you look just so much more comfortable out there this year. Is that just another year of maturity, or what do you attribute that to?
I mean, freshman year was freshman year, but I had people along the way that just helped me and assisted me, and I have great teammates and coaches that just poured into me every day, so that helps my confidence.
Your shot looks so smooth. Do you have a range? I mean, what is your range?
No, I definitely have a range, but I was just letting it go today.
For her, she's the first one in, last one out. You know, she's always getting extra, whether she plays a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Always asking the coaches the next day for film. If she played a minute, she must watch the film of that minute. And so, you know, I just applaud her because that, you know, she wants to play. She wants to play more. She never hung her head, never complained, and she is very businesslike. And you know, I was extremely excited for her to see the ball go in the basket, you know, because she puts in so much work, and it's not, you know, I've never seen her pout. I'm sure she has, but I've never seen her pout. She just comes back the next day and, okay, what do I need to do? I'm going to work, and so very proud of her and very happy for this outing for her tonight.
Kenny, just forget being a coach real quick, just as a dad.
Yeah.
What was it like seeing Gabby go
I'm
down
not
those two
hiding,
shots?
man. I'm not hiding at all. And just like Lexi, Gabby puts in a lot of work. You know, it's always a lazy narrative that, you know, coach's kid's gonna get special treatment. She doesn't. And she does what they do, and she works extremely hard, and I've watched her put in work and try to get better. And she's worked with Coach C a lot on her shot to get it better. And you know, the first one I couldn't see it. I just knew she shot it, and I just saw it go in. The referee was in front of me. And then the second one, I saw it develop, and when she hit it, I mean, I learned from my mistakes. I remember Kendall, my oldest, when she was at Vatech, she had a game where she made 7 threes. And I wouldn't smile because I didn't want anybody to get crossed up between coach and dad. And the official ran by me, and he covered his mouth, and he said, "You can smile, but just know she gets that from her mother." And you know, but it took me to a point where it made me realize, okay, yes, you know, be happy for her because she worked. And when Lexi's dad sees her hit the shot, he's smiling too. And Amelia's dad sees her hit shots, you know, so I got to do the same thing. But it was a very good moment for me.
She was more popular than you are. I mean, her teammates, the crowd went crazy.
And again, like I said, it's always a lazy narrative. And you know, when I was at Vatech, you know, people were so scared, oh, she's going to, you know, get some favoritism. She gets what she deserves, you know, and she comes in, and they're all great. They're all great together, but she's a part of it just like they are, you know. So when Lexi is hitting 6, everybody's up and they're cheering, and when Gabby makes her 2, and they're very happy for her too, because they're great kids and they all want to share each other's successes. So it was a really good moment. We talked about that too, about having more energy for each other on the bench, and I think that tonight it showed.
Lexi, congrats first of all on the great shooting night. Last game, 0 minutes and really limited minutes, but 0 points limited minutes.
Mhm.
This game, 18 points on 18 minutes. How's it feel and what was going right for you on the court?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I put in a lot of work and I have great people around me, so that's the main thing. When my number's called, just to be ready, that's what I focus on each and every day. There's been times where it's been hard, but it's, you know, it's nice to have a night like tonight.
Let me give her, she has a great support staff. Her family, they're great. You know, they, her mom, her dad, their encouragement is, you know, like it probably should be. When I see them, they give me a big hug and, you know, whatever, and they just keep encouraging her, and her time's gonna come, and she understands that she's young, and like she said, freshman year was freshman year, and she learned a lot from it, and she came back, and now it's starting to pay off for her. So, I mean, this is what it's supposed to be like. You know, come in your freshman year, you gotta learn, you get better your sophomore year, and you continue to grow. And so, like, I'm very happy for her, because I always hear the ball bounce, and I look out, and there's a good chance that it's gonna be Lexi out there.
Amelia, you couldn't get one early on to fall, and after your 5th miss, I saw you go over and say something to coach. What did he say to you?
I mean, obviously it's hard, like missing shots, you're gonna kind of put your head down, but knowing that your teammates are there supporting you, and then obviously having Coach Brooks come over and be like, just make the next one, like obviously just knowing that pretending sort of thing that you've made the past 5, and then it kind of gets your head out of it a little bit, and then knowing that he just said that to me, it kind of just, okay, like the next one's going in, like I've made 5, I haven't missed 5, like, so that was kind of the conversation there, and it just, I guess, boosted my energy and picked it up.
Kenny, I know shots falling is definitely a big part of it. It seemed like just watching the offense flowed a lot better tonight. Was there an adjustment from game 1 to game 2 or anything?
Oh yeah, I think the first thing we did when we got out on the floor on Tuesday, we talked about tempo and our pace. Our tempo and pace was slow, and it was sluggish, and I made them almost just run as fast as they could, running our basic motion, and to put more pressure on the defense. And I think they understood that. They understood that we have to play at a different pace. You know, I've watched a lot of film of what we did last year. We've actually showed some film of what we did last year, and that was the type of pace that we needed. And I thought tonight was much better. And you know, the point guard relationship, you know, is going to be a work in progress. I thought Tony was better, and I thought Asia Boone did a really good job of getting us the pace and the tempo that we needed. And so we're going to continue to work, and we're going to hit the road for Sunday, and try to continue to build off of it, and try to get to the point where we feel comfortable with what we're doing.
Kenny, when you say you don't really pay attention to stats, are you serious about that, or what?
No, at this point in the year, because yeah, are we supposed to be better than Morehead State? Yeah. Are we supposed to be better than Monmouth? Yes. All right, so, and especially when you have a different dynamic with a team that you don't really know yet, I want to see their energy. I want to see their the camaraderie, you know, the chemistry building, and that's what I'm looking at right now. And so, I mean, like, we out-rebounded. I think you asked the question, we really out-rebounded Morehead State, but we're supposed to, all right, but we didn't execute because we didn't have the right energy. So it'll come a point in time in the season where, yeah, the stats will matter, because you start to play against teams that you match up with, and you have the same goals, and then it will matter more. But in a game like this, you know, I can throw that away and just say, okay, their energy was much better, and now we're one step closer to being who we want to be.
How excited are you two about heading on the road, and do you think this has the potential to be a good road team?
Yeah, I mean, first road game, obviously it's going to be so fun, like just traveling with everyone and being there, but obviously road games are tough, like you're going to a new gym, new facility. I think Buffalo is a great team, so I think just obviously staying locked in and focused and kind of leaning on this game and just bringing that energy again for the road game.
This year, the schedule was really intentional this year. We wanted to get a couple games, so we're going to go on the road. We got Marshall, I think, next week on the road. We have Belmont, who gave Oklahoma a scare on the road. And I think that's going to help our toughness, our mental toughness. And obviously this one is twofold, because we get to get Clara back, and she gets to, you know, it's going to be a celebration for her, but it's also going to be an awareness for the community, for the little girls in that community to see what one of their own has done. And for us, Buffalo is a special place. We got a couple Buffaloes next year, but it's gonna be more than just a game. It's gonna be an opportunity to see where Clara's from, right, but also get on the road. And then we understand that it's gonna be tougher, so this is gonna help us form our identity.
You packing your boots?
I think it's about 85% chance on Monday for snow. We get out of there on Sunday. We'll get right out of there. But I am a little disappointed that the Bills are away because we got our Kentucky boys. Did you guys see Maxwell get that interception the other night? I jumped out my seat. I was like, "That's my guy." He's my guy because I met him the other day, so obviously he's my guy now. But Ray's a big supporter of ours. Watches our games. Just really roots for us, and so I think they have something special. They've done something special.
Yeah.
And that'd be a great connection there too.
Final questions?
Yeah, Amelia, you know how important energy is. What is the key for getting out early with energy and enthusiasm for this team?
I think just like playing off each other. Like obviously off the court we all get along so well, but I think energy starts from in the locker room. We're getting ready. We're getting prepared. We obviously are being. I guess you got to be focused, but also have that fun kind of vibe with us. So I think from there we knew the first game it was bad, so we just had to pick it up, and we picked it up in the locker room. We were having fun. We were having fun in warm-ups. We were cheering each other on. Like we were doing all the little things that kind of turned into bigger things throughout the game.
Final question?
Lexi, Amelia, this team has a couple returners, a couple new faces. From that first practice with the team to now, how much has team chemistry kind of grown since then?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we focus on pouring into each other and just being confident with another. So when we pour into each other, we're able to kind of build that chemistry, and we're just kind of figuring out where everyone wants to be. And obviously Tony's new as a point guard here, and we're asking her just to be Tony. So that also comes with us knowing Tony knowing where we're at, basically. So just kind of figuring those things out.